Okie dokie. There he is, he's in now.
Yeah, good. So good evening, and welcome to the 20th and final round of the F2 League here at racestation.net on F1 2017. My name is sh-racing54's, and you can hear SH Racing going, ooh, in
Sorry,
the
I've just
background.
realised the fact that we've only got 10, which means we'll be doing short qualifying.
Yes, we
Wouldn't
will
that be the first time F2 have done short qualifying this season?
No, I think they did one other. I think there's been one other occasion. I think it might be something like Suzuka or something like that. But it's not been a common occurrence in F2.
No. But I'm back!
Yes,
I'm
Stephen's back after his hand stopped him from being able to...
Well, it wasn't that, the fact that I wasn't here, I was in hospital, more to the point, but oh well, close enough.
Yeah, because of your hand.
Yeah, but you was going to say, the reason I wasn't here is because my hand injury, meaning I wasn't able to commentate. I was able to commentate, but I wasn't currently home. Okay?
Oh dear me. So yeah, so anyway, we have only got 10 drivers, so we are already doing short qualifying
nice quick evening
today.
As long as it's not wet.
It's Abu Dhabi, I very much doubt it.
It's Codemasters! It's Game Balkan! Balkan game!
Championships are for the drivers are still technically
present but unrealistic, but still mathematical.
Yes.
Constructors is all sorted out, apart from for first and for second, but third is still up for grabs.
Yep. So just to explain, in the constructors, McLaren have won the constructors already, and Ferrari have already guaranteed second. There is a battle for third between Mercedes and Force India. Currently, Mercedes lead Force India by 4 points in the constructors. That'll be one thing to look out for. Obviously, it will be advantage Mercedes, mainly because they've got one extra car in this field today over the Force India. But in the Drivers' Championship, KO leads Madman by 24 points. So, and with 10 people being in this lobby, all KO needs to do is finish.
Yeah.
And he is guaranteed the champion, because even if he was to score 1 point, 10th, and Madden to win,
KO still wins on countback, I think.
KO would still win on countback on the number of wins he's had. So the only way Madman can win the championship today is if he wins the race and KO crashes. That is the only scenario.
Or outside assistance.
Yeah, a crash is a generic term.
What, including game crash?
That's what I mean. He could disconnect.
Well, it is dry.
I kind of would have expected that, to be honest. But yeah, but because it's short quality, because we've only got 10 drivers, there's no need for these guys to be putting in a setup and retire.
But Salman has.
Like Salman has just done for some reason. We're not restarting, so that's his tough luck.
Why don't we just have the grid as that? That'd be quite interesting. Soups on pole. We're expecting KO to be top here, are we? Qualifying in realistic terms?
Well, I think he's had something like 13 poles this season or something ridiculous like that. So
it's taken them a minute to put their setups in and go. That sounds like a long time to me.
Salman's got his quali ban. Of course, we banned him after after he got penalty points for corner cutting after his suspended ban. So we gave him a quali ban.
Is this a different helmet design for KO?
Certainly looks it. Certainly has a more golden approach. Quite brave, considering it's not guaranteed yet.
No.
The last thing I want to be doing is giving myself a gold coloured
No,
helmet.
but it's silver,
and
surely,
it
wouldn't
go
it?
wrong. You'd have it both. You could be one or the other. It's quite interesting that the first KO is in fact the first car out. Not normally.
He's normally one of the earlier ones, though.
He is one of the earlier ones, but I've never really known him to be the first one.
Both McLarens on the super soft, as the Bollards goes flying. And Dave is also out on the super softs. I reckon these will be your banker laps first of all. TLK has also selected the super softs.
But still in the pits. There we go.
Is it bad for me just to sidetrack a little bit? Isn't it a bit bad that I can't even remember our Brazil race last week? How bad? Right, the one thing that will be interesting to see is how unstable KO's car is. Because he normally likes a bit of an unstable car. And the only real place I can see it being unstable would be to turn 3, but...
The other potential places where the car can end up unstable is where you do have to attack the curbs, like through that chicane at the end of the section.
Final corner as well could be.
Yeah, through the chicane at the start of sector 3, you have to be kind of use the curbs to rotate the car there. Stop that in the first DRS straight. Little bit loose on the rear on acceleration.
Well, what times are we expecting for this, or do we have no idea?
I haven't got a reference, I'm afraid.
Why do we not do any research?
We're busy during the week.
This is true. We've got better things to do. So what? Around about 1:35, probably. Well, that sounded a bit too unrealistic. 15 seconds from now.
I think we're looking high 30s, low 40s, right? Oh no, you may be right. Yeah, high 30. 37.
Yeah, it's like 30, 37. Yeah. No, 36. One too far off of 35. It was a good guess. Right, so that's your ultras lap. So about 3/4 of a second off the supers.
Yeah, I mean, this is one place with the amount of corners and acceleration zones and such as track has, there will be a difference between the tyres, unlike Brazil last week where there was only a second between all three compounds.
Yes. Made it a very interesting race.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so hang on a minute, we need to go to someone on the supers.
Yeah, I'm
on the 17.5, so about it was about a 10th off KO in the first sector. Oh, that's not a bad lap on J19 actually. Yeah. I thought, sorry, it's a 38. Sorry, I thought it was a 37.
38.3, and you got Whiteside 41.9 and Matey Boy 50.1. I think Matey Boy was an abandoned lap.
Safe to say. Nice and tidy from nice and tidy.
Yellow's in sector
Oh, I see fishy!
That was
white.
That must have been white. Spinning under the hotel, right almost into the path of Madman. This will be a 37, 38. 38 dead for Madman. Loops of 39.9 on his. What about TLK? 17.7 first sector.
Couple attempts off in the first sector.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Looks like a bit of a procession going to happen. Oh no. Oh no. dear. Nice and deep, I guess.
A bit of mid-corner understeer.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Looks a bit understeery. Bit too stable.
Not really attacking the curbs either.
No, but about 38 as well, I reckon. Yep, 38
1, just behind Madman. So we
let's just hope there's a lot. More. Let's hope there's a bigger delta than 7/10 then.
Yeah, I was going to say, hopefully we might be talking more about a second and a bit. For, between the Supers and the Ultras. Dave coming in. Having not set a time. White the box after, I guess he's pretty damaged in between.
Yeah, Madman's coming in now, he's a second off. Or a couple of seconds off his own time at the moment.
Yeah, he's cruising in to look after the tyres. Oh no, he's going again.
Oh, no, oh, he did a cool lap.
Done a cool down lap and he's going again.
It's interesting, he's got to sort of get on with it, because otherwise he'll run out of time. So it's interesting, J19's moved to the Supers. Could this be a case of they know they can't beat KO in outright pace, so they've got to try something a bit different?
Maybe. He's half a tenth down after the first sector on his own time. Yeah, because at 1.4 second gap, the delta, it sounds a bit too much.
1.2.
1.2, sorry, so I've got the 38, 36.6, not 36.80.
You're blind!
No, it's just... It's hard to read when the time is...
You have a bigger television then!
No, it's just the background of the sky. It blurs out the number.
Oh, it's the sky then, is it?
KO's gone out again.
He's 200s down.
Gain time middle sector, but he's.
But we're talking hundreds.
Yeah. Yeah.
If he doesn't box this lap, he's committed to Supers.
Yeah, he won't be able to get round. Deep? No, guess it's not.
No. Lot of curb. TLK did
wide,
box.
Wide. J19 has gone out on the Supers.
As does Matey Boy. No, Madman's committed to the Supers.
Oh, yes, it is. 37.6.
That's better.
Nearly half a second. Nearly half a second in that man.
I wonder whether or not the white spin distracted him a little bit in the final sector.
Yes. Well, I would have said most certainly.
TLK hasn't made a move yet, which is odd. Now, what will TLK do? Sorry, KO. What will KO? Will J19 improve as he starts his final lap? Or penultimate lap, sorry. It looks... I was going to say, it didn't look... But that first corner's a bit of a... anti... blah, 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 blah. Something... Oh, go wide. 17.7. And KO's done a... Oh, he's starting.
He's just starting now. I'll keep an eye on
TLK's left it too late, surely. He won't get out. Yeah, TLK's mucked it up.
Yeah, he's left it too long. Yeah,
so KO 17.4.
Yeah, it's not like you can shortcut the...
and if you do anyway, it'll
penalise you.
Yeah. It'll invalidate the following lap anyway, so yeah.
He's mucked up. So we'll ignore TLK because he can't set a time now.
I think J19's off his own time.
KO is going to get traffic from Whiteside, who's on a lap, I believe.
Yes, he is.
Whiteside is not obliged to move out of the way, so KO's lap will be blocked there.
Oh, will that affect? That's affected Whiteside's lap.
But
though,
he should still have time to get round again.
Admittedly, Whiteside was not on a personal best lap, because I think he was 7 tenths off his own personal time.
Yeah, but because they're both on flyers, there's no... You can't accuse
No,
of blocking
indeed, yes.
They're not obliged to move out of the way of each other. So, KO goes again.
Yeah, TLK is going around the penultimate corner. He's missed it by about 10 seconds.
He's missed it.
J19 is 1,000th up in the first sector.
Interesting.
KO's 800's up.
Stopped Williams in the middle of the chicane there. That was matey boy.
That will be matey boy, indeed, yes.
He's retired. That was his AI, not him doing that.
J19 in the second sector is 100 down, so his laps, he won't improve. Well, he could improve saying that, he's only 100 off, I suppose.
If he ruined his last sector on his previous lap, then there's potential there.
KO's 10th up.
Yeah, he's a 1 3/4 tenths up.
Anyone else going through? No, White hasn't. Dave made up to 6th. I think J19 mucked up his...
Yeah, Dave's made it onto the board and got into 6th.
Yeah, J19's cruising and he's going in the pit lane.
Oh, J19, why? It's just simpler to cross the finish line.
And KO will improve surely. 36.6, yep. 2 cup by 1/4 of a second.
What about Whiteside? Is the last one to cross the line.
No, he's down.
No. Down by over 3 seconds. We've got a minute and a quarter to kill now because J19 boxed. So we've got an alternative
You might as well start the
5-minute
countdown, mightn't you?
We're keeping an eye on it, but yeah, well, we'll get 25 past in theory. It's from the results screen. In theory. Yeah. But yeah, we've got alternative strategies going on here. We've got 2 drivers. Only the McLarens, I believe, are definitely.
Well, Matey Boy as well.
No, he's on ultras. He set his fastest on ultras.
Okay.
I've just changed it to details to best. TLK actually.
As well, yeah.
As well, so management, TLK, and Soups are the 3 that will start in the Supers. Everyone else will start on
Ultras.
The Ultras. I suppose in theory, I don't know if the game actually applies it, but would Solman get a free choice having not set a time? Or would it just stick him on Ultras?
It should give him free choice, because obviously he hasn't set a lap time.
He hasn't actually gone out.
No.
So he's not used the set to. So we'll keep an eye on that. Starman might try something different.
That was quite a good lap time for Batman actually thinking about it. 37? Mid 37?
Yeah, within a second on the slower tyre. Not bad, but it does mean he's probably going to lose out on the undercut in the first stint. That's the only problem with the alternative strategy, especially on this game. On other games you could have got away with it. But in this game it seems
broken.
Like you've got to start on the softer tyre really. Unless you've got that much of a pace advantage to try a different strategy.
Well, it's wet.
Yeah, in the swimming pool in one of the hotels.
It's quite cloudy though. It's not like sunny without any like complete blue sky, is it?
Does this game have a setting for sandstorms? That's probably the most realistic the most realistic element around this part of the world.
But I will be howling if it's wet at some point in this race. I will be howling completely. Just to say, yep, we drove in the wet in the desert. Wasn't there a wet? No, I'm thinking of MotoGP, wasn't it? That there was. It was wet.
Qatar.
Yeah, it was wet in a similar sort of part of the world.
Yeah.
And it was like the first bit of rain in like 10 years or something stupid.
Was that the start? Was that this season or was that last season?
I want to say that was this season, actually. I want to say that was this year.
I've had it.
It was in a free practice, though.
Yeah, I have had it confirmed to me. It is a fully dry race, which we'd expect.
No. Slightly disappointing. No howling for me then. Slightly disappointing.
Yeah, no sandstorms, no snow, no tornadoes.
Yes, because you got to say snow because obviously, how many years ago was this? 2 years ago, I think it would have been now that WEC did their free practice free at Silverstone in April was throwing it down with snow. If you remember. And it was like drivers was the teams said to their drivers, we're not going out because it's snowing, and then you got the driver saying, no, I want to go out because this will be the only time. Quick, go out and get a picture. It'll be the only time possible. Stupid question as well, moving on a little bit, talking of different seasons. Do we know yet when season 5 of Formula E starts?
Season 5 of Formula E?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the 2018-2019 calendar. December the 15th.
Oh, okay.
There's only one race in the 2018-2019 season. That's in 2018.
Oh, okay.
The rest of them.
Wasn't that the same as this year?
I think so.
Or last season?
There might have been, yeah. I think there might have been a second race potentially. I don't know.
And then when do we start for this? Oh. Hello.
No.
No way.
No.
Well, that's it. It's done. He won't be able to rejoin now, will he? His car won't be on the grid.
His name's not listed.
No, he's out. Done. Well, that's it. Goodbye. Done. There we go. Might as well turn off now. There we go. Done. Now, what would actually happen if this had championship
Oh, that's cruel.
What?
Just had a message from him. His mum restarted the router. That's cruel.
Now, just a quick question. His name's actually on the list still. His car's not there, but his name's still there.
It'll disappear. It'll disappear when the race starts. It'll be
just
down in the DNF.
a question as well. If you had a battle for the championship going on, why is he going slowly? There's no point. If we had a battle for the championship and someone disconnected before the race started in this situation, what's the protocol? Is it the same as a normal race, or is it
same as normal? It'd be the same as normal in theory, unless every driver can solely agree and they don't mind doing a restart. If we did a restart, it'd be a one-shot quali we'll be doing.
Yeah.
But these rules have been written up for a while now. And rule 4.7 on our league site page says they once the qualifying session has started, the session will not be restarted unless a full lobby disconnection or steward/commentator's disconnection occurs. Drivers are able to rejoin and regain control of their cars if disconnected from the lobby, but obviously in this situation it's a bit different. Before red flagging a session, make sure the disconnecting driver intends to rejoin. That's an important note. So I'm just going to
It's gonna have championship deciding. Well, makes the championship a little bit more obvious, if you want. Right, so he's rejoined, but
he won't be able to take control of his car.
No,
it's not there. If you skip to second place, it takes you to the garage.
That confused me because Soups is in the front now. That's confused me.
I wonder if KO's gone slow. Maybe they're discussing. I know a lot of these guys sit in the lobby together.
Sector 2, yellow 3, yellow flag. Ask for Soups slowing down. Soups has been disqualified.
As well.
Dave has been disqualified because he's run into the back of J19. So, what is the...
I've basically messaged Whiteside saying it's your discretion along with the other drivers.
Looks like we're going ahead. Ugh.
I've not had a reply, so...
Has he turned his notifications off?
No, he has them on. He always has them on. I know that. Whiteside.
Well, that's a bit cruel. If that's the case. To me, that's very cruel.
The race has started, but will they...
Whiteside's replying because he hasn't moved. I believe. Whiteside has just begun moving now. Sort of.
Yeah.
So does that mean you're going to get a reply, or...
I've basically said to him, if others are happy to restart, then do it. It's not my decision. Yes, they're saying yes, we all agree.
Does that mean restart or not?
Apparently they're all agreeing. They're all agreeing to a restart.
Then why haven't they quitted out then?
I'm going to message the F2 chat so they all get it.
There you go, Whiteside's now retired, but then there you go, Dave's retiring, they're all retiring now. I think. KO's retired.
KO, yeah.
TLK looks like he's next to retire. No.
I'm going to create a new lobby because sometimes the lobbies glitch.
There you go.
I'm just going to restart the lobby. Sorry about this, folks, but we had a unforeseen issue in it because it's one of the.
I wouldn't have raised the point if it wasn't a championship contender.
If there wasn't a championship to worry about, then we wouldn't bother. but because there's still technically a championship to battle for, it seems cruel. Madness would miss out for something that isn't his fault.
However, if it happens again...
If it happens again, we just carry on regardless.
Correct.
Because we've run out of qualifying options.
Correct. Yeah. No, random grid. There we go. You are given a grid slot and you will manage with it. That would be really funny, actually, if we could allocate, if we could make the grid as the spectator.
We go again.
Take two.
Two. And because it's one shot quali, it can sometimes...
It spices up completely. One shot does.
Grid.
And it's, I believe, it's quite easy to cut a corner here.
Yes. If it's anything like previous games, then it's very easy.
I have an invitation. Tea party! What?
Only you, mate.
So then, take two. Which we find out more drivers therefore join after that. See, we can be quite socialised people. So going back to right, so in theory now we can now go to a one shot with no 5-minute countdown. We just go straight into the race. Do we or do we not?
They get 60 seconds
right
between quali and the race, just to sort of settle themselves down.
So, and then we do a after the race. Shall we do a little bit of a preview on what do we expect in the 2018 lineup, or do we bother, or do we just wait until the 2018 game to find out what's going on with who's going where and bits and pieces, or if there is even going to be a league next year?
I think it's probably more wise to do a bit more of a review than a preview. We can talk about next season, but it's always up in the air. When it comes to new season, especially with like who goes to what league and so on and so forth. So they have been informed.
What about the qualifying?
Yeah, they've been informed that it's one shot and that they've got 60 seconds between quali ending and the race, or the formation that's starting.
Okay.
Obviously, on this game, so on previous games, when you did one shot, you weren't able to. I think on like when the first game came out with one shot, it didn't really allow you to put a setup in, did it? I think you
might be right there.
On this game, I know you can.
Yeah.
I know you can put a setup in on.
And this is when we find out who's throwing down with rain. No, it's not gonna rain. Not gonna rain.
It's not gonna rain, but if it does rain F2, it's not our fault. Blame Madman.
Right then. So how does the spectator work then in one shot? Does it just view the fastest car?
I have no idea. I've never done it. So this is gonna be all new.
I think
for us as well.
I have done it once, but I can't remember.
This is gonna be all new.
I think it views the fastest car. I think.
I think Madman is going to remove the on-off button on his router.
or it's going to be a case of you view a car and then you see the position move. I think.
Yeah. Well, let's find out. Let's put currently 50. Norman's retired as he's meant to, so he has still got his quality ban.
Right, so I've got Dave at the top at the moment.
Yeah, so have I. No, he's off.
Yes. So we won't know.
The order is moving.
So we'll ignore Dave.
I wonder if Dave has already invalidated. And he's just pulled over. The stage now shown as 9.
So that's interesting. Well, it's not on my screen. Dave's still top on my screen. So does that mean then? Oh, he's retired now. Okay. So we've got KO Matey Boy Madman.
Yeah. TLK White, J9.
Oh, there we go. Madman's. Oh no, it's chopping around.
They're close. It'll be the third sector, I think, where they sort of start sorting themselves out.
I don't know how far ahead KO is. Admittedly, I don't know.
No, we're not getting any sector signs or anything, so it's hard to tell. But the order you see there is hopefully the order they're in at the moment.
This could be a disaster for TLK if he qualifies 4th, but a really, really shock if Matey Boy finishes 2nd.
J19 down to 7th will be a bit of a...
Yeah.
6th now for him. 7th, he's having a battle with Suits for...
So it looks like KO will be top.
KO's going to be top. It's going to be 36, low 37.
37-1. 38-3.
TLK 3rd, Matey Boy 4th. So Madman, TLK, J19 and Suits are also on the Super Soft tyre. KO, Matey Boy, Whiteside are on the Ultra Soft. That was rather exciting.
That's what I say to you, we should do one shot all the time.
So we've now got 60 seconds from now until the countdown for formation that begins. The two Rosso's not setting the time.
No, no one invalidated.
There was nothing at all. So I've all been very well behaved and careful, or the game is a lot more, fairer.
Predictable.
On this track. Yeah, a bit more predictable, unlike on previous games where it was rather strict.
No, I meant predictable was in broken, because Dave might have either just had a game issue rather than a...
Maybe, or maybe he wasn't ready, I don't know.
Take 2.
Take 2 indeed.
Now we have Madman on the grid, hopefully.
Well, his name is there, so hopefully he will stay there and his parents don't decide to do another reboot of the router.
Maybe they're part of the Virgin Media group.
Oh.
Stupid.
No, that's
company.
That's TV package, not broadband.
I know, but it's still stupid though.
I know it is stupid.
What's more? Actually, I want to see more funny. They've actually replaced the package. Well, you know if you got the UK TV package, they've replaced it with a package that no one has ever heard of before. So basically, you still got like the channel numbers. You love 200 and all the UK TV channels. You've actually got the channels that they're assigned to. For instance, I can now watch Premier Sports. Yeah,
they did say that. I think is it Paramount TV, Premier Sports, and Free Sports, or whatever it was, were the channels that have gone in its place.
Yeah.
Dave 1025 was on, he wasn't at his wheel.
Ah.
He was otherwise engaged in the bathroom.
Ah, I was gonna say, is he on the throne? Right. Okay, take two. So.
Yeah, take two. Imagine
So basically, it's good. What's happened is it's brilliant if you want to watch NASCAR, but apart from that, it is absolutely crap. Put in a better word. So I do not want to work for their customer relations board tomorrow morning. Put it that way.
Yeah, because I had Premier Sports on my package in Sky, but I've cancelled it, so I've watched it. But anyway, we've now got a race to enjoy, I hope.
Well, hopefully. So it's an enjoyable one then.
Can I point you to the choice of tyres?
Yeah, because there's like 4 on supers, 5 on... Unless we've got someone who's gone completely nightly mental.
Dave 1025, who didn't set a time,
It's on the soft
tyre.
Yep. Madman's had a collision. No, that was a pure DSQ. He's on the... Oh, I don't know. It's interesting. The off-board is looking down the main straight, but the on-board is at the pit straight.
Oh, matey boy. Oh, you might have hit matey boy. It was a bit delayed.
Broken lobby! Yay!
But they should be on the grid. J19 now as well.
Broken lobby!
Hopefully they're on the grid. It's a new lobby.
What's going on? Balkan!
It's the final day, and everything goes wrong on the final day. You should know this. With any kind of school final day, or if like you've got your last day.
Well, school final day, if you're a senior year in year 11 or grade 11, wherever you are in the world, would be the traditional thing of setting the fire alarm off. That's the traditional thing, though, isn't it?
I mean, my final day in work before I went on my annual leave a few weeks ago, the entire infrastructure went down, so that was fun. But anyway, everyone.
You should be on annual leave all the time, then, technically, because you haven't been paid. But oh well. Anyway, don't give me ideas. Anyway,
we are away for the final round of the season, and
oh, Madman got a good start.
Madman might look up the inside. KO holds it around the outside, but holds on to the lead. Madman's second, TLK up to third.
Is Madman going to try and do this straight away? Madman's gone wide. Wide.
TLK.
The problem is, if you go wide there, there's a very big bump as you cross other layouts of the tracks.
You can launch your car and end up in the barrier. Madman's got more of an issue with TLK behind him than KO in front of him.
Well, Madman went sideways off after turn 4.
But KO's already second out in the lead. TLK's going for second place as we speak. Does he get it slowed down?
No.
Just. But Madman goes around the outside and then takes the position. Matey Boy is interested.
I'm impressed by Matey Boy so far.
Yeah, so am I. And then you
didn't do this at all in the first qualifying, and all of a sudden he's there. When was a Williams this high?
So yes, Matey Boy's fourth. We've got White in fifth, ahead of his teammate J19. That's another impressive start there.
Soulman's made up 2 positions at the start.
Yeah, Whiteside's up 1, Soulman's up 2, Soups is down 2, Dave's down 1. We come round to complete first lap 55. I can see there being 1 or 2 people crashing out here. There's 1 or 2 rather loose looking cars out here.
Yeah, Madman, believe it or not, is one of them, it looks like.
KO has got his comfortable lead. He's done what he needed to do. Just got to keep it clean.
Would you say this is high deck track or not?
Don't believe so.
Can be, depends on how bad your setup is.
Yeah. 5 reports of exceeding track limits on that one. V19 has one, Madman has one.
I believe the Madman one could be from going wide at turn 3, I suspect.
Boy got 2 warnings on the first lap.
Could that be why he's keeping up? That's a bit harsh.
Yeah, a bit harsh comment.
I'm still impressed though by the fact that he's ahead of the 2 Mercs, though.
Yes, and quite comfortably at the moment.
Well, he hasn't had a penalty, so he hasn't cut again.
You might say White might be holding up his teammate at the moment.
Well, we've got to remember what J19's on the super softs.
Yes, he is.
Remember, so
it's that strategy not working.
Oh, KO's made... No, he hasn't. It's a game glitch. The gap went from like 2.4 to 1.6, and I'm thinking, oh, what's happened here? But no. No, it's the usual Codemasters thing. The game glitched. What a surprise. Ooh, TLK a bit loosey there. Seeing someone called Lucy.
And he will get DRS this time.
But we'll see if DRS is effective here. He's half a second back.
If there is a track where DRS might be of use, it'll be here. So if it's not going to be enough to get
he's gaining.
past,
look at that.
Yeah. If it wasn't going to be enough to get you past, contact. Is there contact there?
Now, these guys run a different damage philosophy to the F1 guys.
They run on full, not
because
simulation.
If it was on simulation, that would be front wing damage.
Yeah, it looks like he's got away with it.
Yes, he's got all the winglets on the outside of the front wing, so he's
got away with it. But as a result, these two battling, KO's running away.
I would like to point out as well, Madman is in lean at this current moment in time.
He's wide. I wonder if
it is not a fuel. It is not a fuel limited track, no, because KO's got 3 laps in reserves.
Right, okay. So the first penalty of the day goes to J19 in 3 laps, so he's averaging a warning a lap. Oh dear, he'll be on 55 warnings at the end of the race at this rate.
It could be a long night.
Could be a long night, yes.
I don't know if that's actually accurate, the fuel, because it's actually going up. So we'll ignore that.
White is on 0 for fuel. Everyone else is on +3. KO's now on 0.1 on my screen.
Glitching! Why is it glitching?
So we'll ignore the
fuel yet again.
Fuel on this because
Codemasters fixed the game for once. I know it's a minor thing, but it's helpful.
There's no point bringing an update now. Just fix the new game.
Yeah, fix the new game before it comes out.
Yeah, just fix it so it works from the outset.
No, that's never going to happen. They've had 7 games. None of them have been right. Or the ones that have been right, they've ruined.
Yeah, what games would you say have been the closest to as good as?
2010 would put into mind straight away. Well, I guess 2011 wasn't bad. Tracks were a little bit iffy, but they weren't bad, I suppose.
12?
12, no, because it was fine until, wasn't that the game that was fine until like the first 2 weeks, and then they ruined it with a steering update, and you had to have saturation on like 50% to be able to return.
True.
So because the steering was set in concrete after the update, they never bothered to fix it.
I remember in 12 as well, there was something that was known as the bubble glitch.
Whoa, 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 okay. Oh, sorry, I thought KO was off then. Sorry, not KO, TLK, sorry.
Yeah, in 12 there was something known as the bubble glitch, where you could have contact with a car despite there being about half a metre gap between the two of them.
Oh, I do know that. I can't remember that one. I do remember there was quite a lot of wall glitches though, especially like places like Monaco and stuff. I can't remember which game that was, but there was a wall glitch on something.
Yeah, there was one in Monaco, down the straight after the chicane.
To back.
Yeah,
and I believe Singapore as well, where the
Anderson
Bridge was, I think. 13 wasn't... Was 13 bad?
13 wasn't great, I didn't think it was much better than 12.
No, 14 the rev counter was broken.
Well, 14 was the year where the PS4 was out, but they didn't release it on the PS4.
No. Ooh.
So...
But the rev counter was broken because if you followed it, you was short shifting, but you could go like an extra like maybe 3,000 RPM past the rev counter.
Yeah.
15 was...
There was no safety car in 15.
No. I didn't think 15 was too bad.
I think as a driving game it wasn't bad. I think it was just sort of the added additional, like the safety car and such, that it was just lacking.
16, we won't go there. Actually, to be honest, thinking about it, wasn't actually too bad either. Realistically,
no,
for glitches,
it provided good racing.
Yes.
In 16, you had the tyre glitch, which was fixed.
Yes, but they was fixed that.
After Austria for
Ooh, contact, matey boy and Madman. Matey boy's effectively T-boned Madman.
Whiteside has pitted for a new front wing.
And soft. Here we go again for matey boy around the outside. Not gonna work.
Not in a position to have a look.
But they've pulled away 6 seconds to White, which is quite good.
Yeah, White unfortunately doesn't appear to have the pace to keep up. But Madman has been dropped by 4 seconds in TLK, which I find quite surprising.
I wonder if he's saving fuel.
Maybe. And then KO has just got his comfortable gap. He can just do a Vettel and manage the gap, just crash it.
And then, spoiler alert, and then this game, let's see here, you had the safety car glitch, the VSC glitch. Oh, that was it, yeah, you had the VSC glitch in 16, didn't you? Or wasn't it wasn't really a glitch, but it was a case of you could accelerate after it said the VSC...
when it said safety car was ending, or VSC was ending, you could explore it and not get penalised despite being in the red. Which is why we put the rule in, and then this game actually fixed that.
But then the safety car's broken, so we can't use it.
Yeah, safety car was broken, so we've had to turn it off. Because if the safety car comes out on this game, it comes out every 3 laps, regardless of what happens. And like you, I think the braking isn't great on this game.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like on this game, was the brakes. I think, wasn't there one issue in... I think 10's handling was a little iffy, I think.
It was odd, but at the time it was alright, for its time.
Yeah, and then... Wasn't there another issue as well? Wasn't there a game where you had to brake at the... like the 150 meter board or something, was that 10? Or was that
I think
11?
that might have been 11, maybe 12.
But because I remember there was one game where the brakes were horrendous. They were so bad. I remember braking here. It's like you could brake the previous game, like the 100, or this game 100 meter board. Matey boy's in. This is early. Unless he had damage to a front wing.
Let's find out.
And then on the game where you had loads of problems, you had to brake at like 150 meters or before the curb before it would do anything. No damage to the front wing, but new ultras. Slow pit stop though.
He's not moving.
What going on?
I don't think he engaged his clutch.
Ah.
So he had the green light on my screen. I think he was having issues getting the clutch engaged. Because I remember on 12 as well, when that first came out, they had it where if you downshifted too quickly, you blew the engine.
I never had that problem, believe it or not.
No, I never had that problem, but a lot of people in the league at the time did. Because on 11, you can just ram it down the gears.
Like you can do a bit on this game, up to a degree.
Yeah. But then, about 6 weeks after that game came out in 12, they put a patch out where that stopped happening. And it just went back to the way it was in 11. We could just ram
And
down
that's
the gears,
when you started doing badly.
Yeah, that's what I didn't like. I mean, I still had a good season, but I didn't like it because I was the one benefiting in the practice races because I was able to get the car to the end without engine damage.
Which was the game as well where your teammate kept making his gearbox smoke? Was that last season?
That was 16. That was the smoking Renault.
Yes, the smoky Renault, yes.
The smoking Renault.
Which happened like for the first like half, for the first half of the season or something. Then all of a sudden it stopped smoking.
I think the most notable was Russia.
Sorry, not smoking. Sorry, must be up to date. It must be saying vaping. Sorry.
Anyway.
Well, ooh! That were close with Soul Man and Matey Boy there. Been crossing over the track.
Bit of weaving going on there, was there?
Well, no, it's like Soul Man was effectively following the racing line, but of course Matey Boy was on the right hand side of him, going towards the final corner to the out of the final corner to the first corner. Matey Boy had to swap sides.
They survived though, they're still going.
Yeah, not much going on though.
No, they're all rather strung out. KO's now got a 6-second lead. The question will be now, when does KO pit?
Well, the problem is though, if KO pitted now, we'll come out third anyway. I think.
Yes. I don't.
Looking at the gap to White.
Yeah, I don't think it takes 25 seconds to go through the pit lane here. It'll be one of the longer ones because the pit lane exit is rather slow.
Yeah, but I think it's still a 60k limit though, isn't it? It's not a 37.
Yeah. Miles an hour.
Huh?
60 miles an hour, not 60k. It's 60 miles an hour.
Oh, sorry, yeah. 80k's then, sorry. 100k, sorry. Get it right in a minute.
100k, it's 150 in it or something. 160 or 150, whatever it is. J19, another one. That's his second already.
Well, he's passed the limit, so he's now getting
the one. Yeah, it's now one penalty effectively averaging every 5 laps.
Yes.
On average.
So I've 10, but 11, sorry, by the end. Not good.
Which could actually mean a disqualification.
Yes. And that will not help Mercedes in the constructors if they want to beat Force India.
No, if they want to beat Force India constructors, they both really just need to finish.
Well,
right
technically,
now,
if they... I was going to say, if they finish
right
in
now,
the position...
they were getting 12, and they're getting 18 at the moment, which is
Same
the
as
same as what TLK.
Yeah.
So it's looking alright for them at the moment, but yeah, they can't afford to lose a car.
No.
And TLK will always have hope that KO will have a problem or two. But with such a comfortable lead, more comfortable.
Well, they've done
lead
11
than
laps
had
now. They would have only done one lap, obviously, in qualifying. Madman's in. That's early. What's going on here? That's very early. I wonder if he had wing damage. You remember when he had that issue with KO?
He's not changing it. He's gone on to... It's also delayed.
I wonder if this is wing changes going on, but
we're not seeing them.
Yeah. No glitch! Hooray! Final day, no glitch!
New glitch, softs on the... Super softs on the front, ultra softs on the rears.
No, I don't have that kind of glitch.
I have that glitch.
Oh, you have that glitch.
I've got him on 2 different types of tyre. I've got him doing a Bottas.
Where are you going? Oh, what a move.
Oh, great move. Using the grip of the ultras on the rear. I know he's on ultras according to the graphics, but...
Are you looking at the back of the rear of the suspension at the moment? It's very, like, got damage, well, not damage marks, but sort of dirt marks. Almost like, you know when you have like a contact moment on a different game, and it sometimes comes up with the marks. It looks like that. And have you noticed as well that the gap to the lead has come down by 8 tenths all of a sudden?
It has. I wonder if KO's tyres are just starting to
cry. Or did he make a boo-boo? Boo-boo? We'll find out actually at the end of this lap if it goes down by like half a second again, then we know it isn't a boo-boo.
Well, KO's last lap was actually a 10th quicker than the lap before. But his last 2 laps have been a 43.7 and a 43.6. But the lap previous to that was a 42.7. So it's a bit erratic.
Yellow flag sector 3, Dave 1025, White's in the pit lane. I can't tell what his tyres look like, it's too dark.
Yeah, because it's a day-night race, it's a little bit difficult to see. I wonder if we're going to have the, like we did at Singapore, with the long shot down a straight and the lights out. I think.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Another glitch.
If that happens on this game when we get to the.
Is that what we're going to do on F120 when the new game comes out? Is literally just spot all the glitches. There's gonna.
Well, that's what we're effectively going to be doing for the first couple of weeks. We're effectively doing our own beta test on the game as Dave retires.
In the pit lane, so he's done it correctly, but obviously the car obviously comes back out again. So now all that KO needs to do definitely now is just finish. He could effectively just go to the back 9th and just say quits in.
Well, he could have gone to the back at 10th and still been fine.
This is true.
So he's wide. Doesn't want to be doing that too often though. That risks him spinning.
Well, look at the gap now. Yeah, it's 4.6 seconds now.
He's either in lean mode. I'll just see
the pit allocation green accomplishment.
Right, it's on.
It is on. The green thing is on. The green pit thing is on.
Not for me. It says the pit windows lap 16 and 24 on my screen.
How strange.
But no, he's shown as being in standard. I don't trust that telemetry.
Have we ever trusted it?
No. But to be honest, it could be a case where the tyres are just crying, but he's just getting it far enough in.
Well, would you normally say this is a 2-stop race quite comfortably?
I think this race you'll be looking, I think, ultra super maybe.
Well, I don't know, because you would have thought you could get, especially as they've only done a little bit of qualifying, they haven't done the whole lot. You would have thought they would have got to about lap 18, 19 at best, even with the qualifying.
Unless the deg is that much higher. So
it's the final sector where blah blah blah, where TLK is catching the most,
which would indicate KO's rears are going off.
Even though I think that was a slightly better lap from KO there, because he only lost about 3 tenths there.
It does sound rather cautious through turn 3 though. It does sound like I don't know if that's just where he's turning. It's just causing a bit of like a bit of like a natural engine braking almost. It's scrubbing off the speed.
Maybe.
But it did sound rather Madman's flying.
Yep.
On his ultra super.
But he's 29 seconds behind TLK.
Yes, he is.
Oh, that was a bit of an error from KO there. I think he went a bit sideways on the curb there.
TLK, I think, was slightly compromised into the corner at the end of the first DRS straight though, lapping Whiteside. Don't think he was able to take a natural line.
No.
As a result, the gap hasn't really moved.
Well, no, it doesn't really move in the first 2 sectors, but I think it moves here though, in the final sector.
We'll keep an eye on it. It's 4.2. Keep an eye on it.
Well, that's what it's did last lap, so. Ooh, wide.
Yeah, that's 2 tenths. 3 tenths, 4 tenths.
See, KO went wide in the penultimate corner and gained time, but then lost all of its time because he's now 3.7 now.
Whiteside has retired. Whiteside's crashed. He's crashed into the pit wall.
Oh. Obviously gone sideways coming out of the final corner and gone a bit boom.
Spun.
Bye.
Spun into the pit wall. Now, if safety car had been on, that would have been a safety car.
Yes, that would have been, yes.
Which is a shame, but there we go.
So I'm trying to think of the record for the least amount of finishes, which would have obviously been Monaco 2015. 16, was it? Yes, it was.
Yeah. 3?
But we've had 3 then, so we've still got a way to go.
3 finishes, and they all finished on a different lap.
Yes.
Which I think, ironically as well, was Whiteside's last podium. I think so he's one of the 3 finishes. I think.
Yes. So the gap is now 3.4 now. 3.3 now. What you doing?
I just knocked my head down again.
Oh, God's sakes. So clumsy!
I'm tired, so I've been up since 4:30.
Why have you been up since 4:30?
Because a neighbour's bloody smoke alarm was going off and it wouldn't shut up.
Tell them to stop smoking then.
They weren't home.
Okay, then stop telling the burglar to stop smoking then. And KO's in the pit lane.
Yeah, we had to call the fire brigade so they had to climb through the window and turn it off.
That's a bit early.
It's a lap earlier according to
Ultras again. No,
Ultras.
supers. No, ultras.
Yeah, ultras.
I hate that glitch as well. Where goes ultras? No, it's going to go to supers. No, it's going back to ultras again. Why?
Madman's only come around the second. He's not even around the final corner yet, man.
Yeah, so because that was a more natural pit stop. So I would say that was a front wing change for Matey Boy and Madman.
And we just didn't see it.
Correct. Codemaster is full of surprises at the end of the game.
Red front tyres, purple rear tyres on Madman's car. I love it. I want one of each. I want them. purple and a red on the front. I want a yellow and a green on the back.
No. You could do even more bizarre. You could do purple outside sidewall and red inside sidewall.
Oh God! Stop talking about your NASCAR theory.
What do you mean my NASCAR theory? Sidewall is a universal term. Or would you like to be more specific? The side of the tyre.
No, having a certain compound of tyre on the outside.
No. I mean like the purple colouring on the outside sidewall.
Yeah.
Then on the same tyre would be red on the inside.
Oh, the inside. Gotcha.
So like an asymmetric tyre.
Yeah.
Like a
MotoGP asymmetric.
Yes, but that's a different colour altogether, so we won't worry about that.
The KO is 10 seconds ahead of Madman.
Which sounds about right for when Madman pitted, to be honest.
14.5 seconds to TLK. Now, when will TLK
25.
hit? He's the only
20
one
to 22.
yet to hit.
So, for KO to be on Ultras would suggest this is a free-stop race.
No, I reckon he might still do a 2.
So he did, hang on, yeah, but what, gone softs to the end?
Maybe a 3-stop, yeah, it's strange.
Because he only did 15 laps. If he did 20, or like more like 18, and went on supers and then went to softs to the end, I could see that working.
He's
But
15 on ultras, he's gone on ultras again, so in theory we're expecting him in about 30,
or 30,
31.
32, 32, yeah. So that still leaves him 22 laps.
I haven't seen anyone do anywhere near that.
No.
TLK is the only one really giving us an idea of what that super soft can do.
And this actually puts TLK in an ideal situation, because if he can stretch this out to about lap 25 and then do 2 ultras to the end, he could do a 2-stop, and then and if KO has to do 3, then
Have an advantage.
yeah. Precisely.
TLK very loose out of turn 1. KO 41.6.
That's only 2 times quicker than Madman's fastest time, I would like to point out, before you sound so surprised.
But it's a 1.2 quicker than what TLK's managed to do so far. And the gap is 12 seconds.
Which is what we did say was the risk of doing the alternate strategy.
This is at the point now where TLK will lose out, and he may even be at risk to Madman.
Well, Madman's 23 back.
3.
So yes,
But
he will
if he stayed,
yeah. But Madman's been on his tyres now for 7 laps. Ish.
He has been.
Quick mention on Matey Boy, still 4th.
Yep, 13 seconds off Madman and 4 seconds ahead of J19.
So I think we should, at the moment, it looks like KO will beat Madman, so we won't really worry about that for the time being. But if we could now concentrate really on this third in the Constructors' Chip battle, couldn't we?
Yeah.
At the moment, I think will be Force India that will take 3rd place.
Yeah, because Force India at the moment, as it stands, on 25, Mercedes are on 18, which is a 7-point swing, which means Force India will be ahead of them by 3 points. But when TLK pits, it will swing back to Mercedes' way. It's a good ebb and flow throughout the race.
40.9, that's a lot quicker.
Yeah.
The gap went down by 2.5 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, you're flying.
What we kind of expected, though.
Indeed it was.
Still doesn't look comfortable, his car, though.
Well, yeah, looking at it there, it definitely weren't.
So, this isn't, I wouldn't say he's comfortable yet.
No, not cut and dry yet, no.
This is, he's still got to work to make sure his car doesn't fight him.
The thing is, though, even if his car does break on him, Madman's going to have a hell of a job to try and beat TLK.
Yeah. Even if KO does crash, Madman still needs to win. And yeah, at the moment,
Madman's definitely on a...
when
Madman's definitely on a free stop.
When he pits, but yeah, Madman's on a free stop. So it all that will come down to the end. J19 is eking into Matey Boy's lead ahead of him. J19 is on 2 penalties already, don't we?
You've got to remember, as a Matey Boy's on 12 lap old ultras.
Yeah.
How much did that lap? How much did that gap go down last lap?
Let's have a look. I just noticed that.
It was like in the 9.5, weren't it? It was like it's gone down like 4 seconds or something stupid.
40.7 and a 43.9. Yeah, 3.2 seconds.
Undercut very over P.
Yeah. KO might even pass TLK on the track before he pits, which will then
neglect the
extra
not
pit
neglect. It's not neglect. Negate is the right word.
I said negate. I think you said neglect, didn't you?
I use yes. Same thing.
Yeah. But yeah, if KO does need a pit in extra time, if he passes him, it makes it pointless anyway. Because they have be interesting.
KO's now. I wonder if KO's in Rich. He is in Rich and he's in negative fuel.
Negative fuel according to the telemetry, but I don't trust it. I'm not going to look at that.
I only look at it to see what fuel mode they're actually in.
Yeah.
TLK crosses the pit lane entry line.
Yeah, that was naughty TLK.
I did catch that, just about.
Same. I caught it as well. KO does another 40.7. What does TLK go on? It's Ultras on my screen? Yeah, Ultras.
Yep, Ultras, yep. Ultra seems to be the preferred tyre, and he will come out behind Madman. He says. That's going to be tight.
Ooh, that'll be close. That's going to be... I think TLK might just stay out in front of him.
You say that.
Just.
But Madman might have DRS.
Yeah.
Will have DRS. Oh, maybe. Don't know.
No, it's just over 1 second. He might not.
No, it did have DRS. He did have DRS.
Oh, yes, he did. Yes. But he's not close enough to do anything about it.
Yes, but he'll have a go into the next chicane, though.
Ooh.
Half a second.
I don't know if that's close enough.
Oh, it might be. It might be. It might be. No, it won't be.
Bit of a Ricardo lunge needed, I think, to... Okay, covers it.
Yeah, but he's now on completely the wrong lines.
No, he's held on to it well, though. Lovely helicopter shot I've got here.
Why aren't you flash with your helicopter shot?
No,
I'll have to make do a trackside.
But we do have to reiterate, Madman's tyres are... How many laps old now?
11 laps old now.
11. He's wide, second to last turn.
Proves there.
The first lap, KO's not set a fastest lap since he's pitted.
But the gap is 17.5 seconds.
Yes. He just disappeared. J19 is all of a sudden behind Matey Boy.
Yeah. Well, he was always behind Matey Boy, he was just closing in.
Yeah, that's what I mean, he's all of a sudden right behind. That was, yeah, about 3.5 seconds of the lap to go. So we'll get DRS. But again, he won't be close enough into the end of this straight.
As well, considering that Matey Boy's in rich. And he's actually pulling away from J19.
Matey Boy's a little bit deep though, which might give him a few issues on the exit. 6/10. No, won't be close enough. He will keep the pressure on through the final sector. Not really any overtaking opportunities through the final sector though.
No.
Unless the driver goes wide like Matey Boy's just done. Gives J19 a little snip.
We've got to remember Matey Boy's tyres, he changed on lap 8.
Yeah. We're expecting him in any time soon, really. The only other thing I can think of why they may have pitted early is I don't know if in one shot, is there potentially a thing where it may degrade the tyres quicker in one shot?
No.
Like give it an average?
No, it's one shot's 100%.
Okay.
Or sorry, it's to the length of the race. So if you had a 25% race, it would wear in one shot the same way, the same amount as if you did a 25% race.
Yeah. Closer. Ooh, very close this time.
Oh, bit of a lag glitch there.
Close enough this time now, surely.
Matey Boy lagging and glitching and connection issue.
Don't look up the inside, no. Oh, Matey Boy doesn't cover it off.
A bit too far back though.
About it, but yeah, too far back.
And TLK is cleared off from Madman and is closing again in KO, but look at the gap.
Yeah, he's closing in, but not that quickly. Very close by J19. I believe this straight that they're on now will be where they all put the third DRS on the ND. Turn 1.
Yeah.
I like my theory yesterday of the DRS zones at Monza. Just put them everywhere.
I wouldn't be surprised if they got rid of that chicane as well.
Oh, what, here at Abu Dhabi?
No, I mean like, you know the first chicane that they've just gone through into the hairpin, and then would have had a straight. They would have had then for a straight run into that hairpin.
It's possible.
Why has Madman
like,
dropped 10 seconds to TLK?
He's had an issue, hasn't he? He's had a massive problem. Let's have a look at his sector times. Yeah, he's lost 6 seconds in the first sector.
So that's a spin then.
And then a second in the middle sector as well. So I think he's spun out of 3 maybe?
No, that'll be more than that. I reckon that could be in the That might be in the chicane, and the extra second could be the recovery.
He's in again. He's in the pits already.
Well, he's done 14 laps. So...
I'm forgetting he's on ultras, not supers. Soft tyres. I see yellow soft tyres.
Yes, I also see yellow soft tyres.
Lello soft tyres.
Lello softy tyres.
He's now behind Matey Boy and J19.
This is turning out to be This is going to turn out to be a bit of a mess. What's going? Oh my god, it's getting tight.
I do apologise, viewers. I do apologise, viewers. Stephen's been drinking wine out of a straw.
It's what they feed you in the hospital.
J19 is close enough this time, I think.
He isn't using DRS. I wonder if he's got a broken DRS.
Either that, does he think if he makes a move in here, he'll just get passed straight back down here?
We'll find out now.
Tactically. Gone into Rich Mix. No, DRS is not open. I wonder if his DRS is broken.
Oh, he's lunging, he's lunging. Oh, contact.
There was a touch.
There was a bang.
Wing to wheel. Wing to wheel contact. Again, the different crash settings, damage settings. Maybe his front wing by the looks of it.
Oh, Matey Boy's gone deep. But he has the inside for the next corner.
No, I think he's just gone round the outside of him.
Yeah.
I think Matey Boy will be in soon. I think his tyres are gone.
Hard. Well, yes, he's nearly done 20 laps on him. As J19 need the spins.
Matey Boy is in. That gets him out of the way for Madman, who's appeared in the background. What will Matey Boy go on? He's also going to the softs.
Maybe Deg's just high here.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe, yeah, as you say, the Deg is just higher than they're all expecting now.
So what he's saying is then, has no one done any real running here then, to find that out?
Either that, or just so they get a good set-up feel to get around this track. They've just gone aggressive with like their cambers and toes and suspension settings.
Yeah, that's quite a popular trait, and this is what happens if you do that. You wear your tyre. It might say like 25% wear, but it might be 25% in a specific point rather than all over the place. If you see what I mean.
Yeah.
I've noticed well some drivers pit when you hit like 50% wear. I've noticed as well, rather than going all the way to sort of like 60-70%.
Well, yeah, I mean, if I remember correctly, my tyres at the end of Monza are in the 80s. After our collision. Madman is... Oh! Madman nearly losing it on the curb. Madman is... Oh, J19's letting go.
Force India! Letting a Mercedes go, pretty much.
Oh, Madman's letting back through.
Maybe because Madman doesn't want to race like that?
Or didn't see it pop up, but could J19 have slowed down enough to bring a yellow flag out?
No, don't think so.
I don't know why he would do that though, because Madman is just losing time to his competitors ahead though. He's going to get him now anyway. Oh, God, he nearly misjudged that.
Well no, what didn't help was I think J19 went to the left quite aggressively. Oh.
What the heck's going on here?
I'm confused. Oh my god, this is going to be brave around the outside. Oh, he's He's tempting it, he's tempting it, he's tempting it.
J19's holding on. Still side by side. Come on, camera, change view. There we go. The cut back. Still side by side. Well, the triple apex right-hander.
That isn't going to work. It always works. It's worked.
Slow down. It's worked. J19's still there, but
he's
up the inside.
No.
Backed out of it.
Well, there's our lap excitement. Now we have to wait.
Wake me up.
Reminds you of the song, doesn't it? Wake me up when September ends.
So Madman has now got 38 seconds. The TLK.
What? So we're also expecting KO to be in the next 6 laps?
Yeah, 5-6 laps. Well, we did say about 32, didn't we? So maybe as early as 3-4 laps, maybe. TLK charge on KO was kind of halted.
Yep.
Still coming down, but not
right. So DRS is now working on the Merc.
Okay. Is he going to come back at him? Would he even think about coming back at him? Knowing that this is crucial for his constructor's attempts with White. He will have a... No, he won't have a look. Well, Mad was White, though.
Good on J19 for carrying on with this, rather than dropping back and letting him run away. That's tight!
No, that's close! Contact!
Whoa!
That's a big crash and that'll be damage.
J19's in the wrong gear, he's in reverse.
And Madman's got wing damage.
That was always going to be a risky move doing that.
Yeah.
So this will promote...
Madman gets a penalty as well. Track limits with his massive understeer he has. And ironically, J19 was damage free, so he's just carried on.
Yeah. So, hang on a minute. Right,
this
so
will
this will promote Matey Boy up. Possibly even White.
White will, yes. White's already down the pitch straight, so
J19's now got a driver penalty point, but I suspect there'll be more coming his way on Tuesday. Should be okay with Soups.
Yeah, and just to make it clear as well, if there are any penalties that applied at the end of this race, which would normally result in, say, like a quali ban, race ban, or anything like that, it does carry into next season in theory.
Yes.
So if J19 got enough license points where he ended up getting a quali ban...
Oh, hang on, he does have a few. Let's have a look. I'm going to have a quick nosy on and have a look.
KO's managing that gap now. It's stabilised at around 15.3. And then TLK's got 51 seconds to J19.
Oh, I wanted a nice and easy FIA tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, Tuesday, sorry. Come on,
Boy's 8 seconds behind J19. White's a further 6. And then Madman's about 7 back from White. What did Madman go on? He's gone
Supers.
And then Soups in 7th, and Solman bringing up the top 8. The only 8 drivers left.
Oops, I went on the wrong league, I went on our league. What, the
no, you won't find anything
league.
there.
Championship table. Oh, you've updated it. You've updated how it all looks.
Yes.
Right, why have I gone in the wrong... Oh, sorry, that's why it makes no sense, sorry. Normie!
sorry, Stephen's realising how to use the internet.
I went
KO's
on
got a penalty.
I went on to Classic Season 2. That's why it looked a bit easy to navigate.
Yeah, KO's racked off his first penalty of the day.
J19 has 6 penalty points, so he'll be on 7 for his
the
quarters,
the
and will be most likely on 9.
Oh, it's damage, so you might be looking at 10.
So he could possibly get to 11 by the end of the race.
It's 2 for a collision, and then a further 1 for causing damage.
Yeah.
He won't get penalised for not letting him back through, because Madman did get ahead, which is pitted. So he wouldn't get penalised for not waiting, having caused
J19's in. And J19's got
5 seconds stop go. Hopefully we don't see a retirement from him. Hopefully he's just not got his head in gear. Soft tyres.
So he'll come out behind Madman. Yes.
Yes. Come out in 6th behind Madman and White. 20.
Well, this is quite interesting, because we've got to remember KO. Have you quite finished?
He's nearly crashed on the pit exit as J19.
Can I raise a point? KO hasn't pitted. 1 hasn't pitted yet. 2 has to use the harder tyre, which TLK doesn't have to use. He also has a 3-second time penalty, so the gap is only 11.6. This isn't quite over yet.
No.
Unlikely, but it isn't quite over yet.
In hindsight, for KO, it isn't the end of the world. He would like to end the season on a win.
Yep.
But if he did end up coming second, then in his case, it'll be a case of so be it. He's still got the championship. We just have to make sure we get
Angry Madman!
Yeah, I'm
expecting aggression.
Aggression. Obviously, this is the other Merc, but
the wrong Merc. It's the wrong Merc, Madman.
Madman's in a position he's never. I don't recall him being in before, which is over a minute behind KO.
It was unforeseen circumstances. He has already.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Oh. He's got to be careful. He's almost looking too desperate to get by. White letting him through, and he's just defending. Just defending. Oh.
Heavy defending.
And then in the meantime, while all this is going on, it's allowed J19 to with him. With White defending so heavily.
Whoa, what a no! Wow!
What a lunge that was!
And KO is going on the red tyres.
The super, so 22 laps.
Doable.
Doable.
And he was right, he pitted at lap 32. So he was right. See what happens here when you got experienced commentators, you guess their prediction.
The tunnel's dark, quite literally.
Yes, that's what experienced commentators tell you. It tells you the tunnel is dark.
What I mean is, even though there are lights in there, there's still no ambient light showing.
Yes, because it's a tunnel. Oh my god! It looks like best position for Madman will be third. Now, more importantly, because it looks like J19 will go over the at minimum 10 license points at the moment, that will put him with a. It doesn't give him a point drop, does it?
He'll get a point drop if he goes over the 8 license point threshold.
He's already got 8 points though.
I thought you said he was on 7.
No, he's on 8.
You said he was on 7.
No, he's on 8.
Okay. Then no, he won't have any further.
Oh, sorry, I'm completely idiotic. He's on 6. So
yes, he will drop points. He will drop 15.
So that will therefore require TLK. What
does appeal?
Yes, this is true.
The only thing that will assure J19 dropping 15 points is he gets another 3 time penalties.
Which is doable, considering he's already had 2. Well, considering he's already had 1, sorry, my apologies. He's already had 1.
He's already got 1 licence point. If he gets another licence point, then due to corner cutting, then he gets the point reduction anyway. And that would help TLK.
Well, at the moment anyway, I think Force India will take the Constructors' lead anyway at this point.
At this rate, yeah, but I think you're looking overall, he is going to...
Oh my god, KO's already 3.6 behind!
Yeah, we're going to be seeing more fastest laps here, aren't we? When will TLK box?
Lap
38.
Hang on, so when did he pit? He pitted lap 20. So 38.
Yeah,
Then that leaves him. Then he would have
yeah.
done 18 laps, then 17 on the final set.
On another set of ultras on the final set, yeah. So it is looking at, should be a straightforward 2-stop if you have no incidents.
Yeah. So an ultras and super. Why have they done it this way though? This is what I don't understand. They're not doing it.
Ultra super, yeah.
They're not doing it the quickest way.
No. Well, KO is.
Well, no, because
Ultra super, what he's done.
No, because that's not the quickest way, though.
In terms of getting an undercut, it is.
Well, yes, I suppose, but you're not utilising the ultras efficiently enough.
Yeah.
Because they're just following the they're looking at the. So I think personally, the race planner, if that's a better word to use it, is incorrect anyway. I think that's slightly glitched out, because would you assume that a long middle stint is slower than a long final stint? Woo!
He dropped it.
Because you're going to be so much faster on low fuel on fresh ultras than the way he's doing at the moment.
Depends how comfortable you are on. I mean, KO might think he's got enough of an advantage anyway.
I agree, but I mean, I'm just thinking from in an F1 league situation, you don't normally see it being done this way. You normally see the ultras at the end.
You'd only see it in F1 if we're trying something odd or we had an issue and we've had to go to return the
yeah.
strategy. KO now on the back of TLK just doesn't need to do anything stupid.
No, this is true. Madman is only 3 seconds behind Matey Boy now as well.
Yes, so he is. KO looks, it's more of a half-hearted look.
We'll get him on the acceleration coming out the hairpin.
Ooh!
Or not.
KO had to back out of that because he thought TLK was going to hit him.
That was rude. I think it won't make a difference anyway. I think he'll just get him now anyway. TLK defends, but I think KO will just go around the outside of him, I think.
TLK will go deep. KO will have to just get the cutback, get the run, and should...
KO will go to the...
Technically got decent straight line speed in that thing again.
Madman, another time penalty.
Penalty.
Whoa, that was close.
This is going to be tight. He's going to run him out of road.
Yeah, which is what he's done. I think Madman's just gone, oh, I don't. effing care now. I'm just gonna go.
I would like to point something out which might put a bit of a spanner in the works.
Are you gonna mention the clouds?
No.
Oh, okay.
KO is on 1 penalty so
Yes.
far.
Yes.
If he was to get another 2 more,
Yes.
he would end up obviously getting a license point, and that will put him on 6.
Ah. That'd be a
If he was to
point.
hit, no, not yet quite. He needs to be on 8. But if he hit TLK and TLK appealed,
Ooh.
then he could end up on 8.
Yes, but then that'll still require Madman to come second, though.
Well, bring it closer.
Oh no, not
Because
second, third.
KO
Sorry, technically, because he would have 15 then, wouldn't he? 15 point
KO
deduction.
would, yeah, KO would drop 15 points if he did pick up. But Madman's also got to be careful. He's already on 6. Can't pick up too many penalties himself. Otherwise,
Well, he's got one. He's one penalty away from getting a license point anyway, as KO goes around the out. No, more contact there.
I think Madman's only on 1 penalty.
No, he's on 2. He's on 2 penalties.
Oh, yes, he is. He is on 2.
Keep up! Oh, Madman 3 attempts behind me, boy!
I think KO's got damage. I think it's like the very minor damage. I think it's the very minor damage where it's not visible, but it's like the lighter green tinge.
Yeah, but that still affects you quite a lot, because all of a sudden he's 2 seconds back, isn't he?
That's what I mean. He all of a sudden looks very.
Well, that could be crucial, because how many penalty points is TLK on? Let me look. Let me look. I have got the page loaded.
TLK's only on. He's on 3, so he's 1 license point away from a deduction himself.
Yes, exactly. And if that was an incident causing damage, good lunge from Madman into the chicane.
Which is, yeah, mate. I just clicked onto that as the move was being done, and it looked rather erratic.
Easily clear now. Easily clear.
Yeah.
Right, so KO. This is interesting now, because KO has to get to the end now, in theory.
Yes.
Now, if we assume he has a damaged car, he gonna be slow. Right, so we assume TLK should be pitting this lap.
Yeah, we're expecting TLK in between now and 40.
Well, if he goes 40, that means he's done 20 laps on the Ultras. Which I kind of doubt. Looking at his tyres, they do look a bit blistered.
Yeah, they are looking rather warm.
You're getting dirty, Race.
It's through this sector where we'll see if KO has got damage, because the gap will be... If anything, he's closing in, so I don't think he has.
Well, that's all mechanical, though, isn't it? And you don't know whether or not, because this is where it gets odd, because remember, you got the mechanical damage. Sorry, mechanical damage. You got the aero damage of KO, but then you got the very high deg tyres of TLK.
No, I think KO's car's fine. I think he just.
No, it isn't. He's in.
Ooh.
Aha!
I wonder if he's just thinking TLK's got to box. He'll pit now, do an undercut.
Ultra's going on.
Does he stay? Does it hold him?
Yes, it does. It does hold him.
It is a wing change. We're just not seeing him.
Aha!
TLK.
Oh dear, this could have massive championship implications. This can. We've got a possible.
TLK pits now. He regains the lead.
Yes, but we've got a possible one for J19 if Madman appeals. We've got a possible one if KO appeals on TLK. So this could have massive implications all over the place. So
and don't forget, we've already witnessed TLK cutting the pit lane entrance as well.
And yes, this is true. Yes, and that is a penalty point as well, isn't it? Every time you do it.
Penalty point. I think it's a penalty point per offence.
Yes, because that's what we did at Brazil for the F1 League, I believe. This is why you had like 4 penalty points or something. in one event.
You went from 0 to 4
Yeah.
in one go.
Oh, I don't care. Carrie got banned that day, so doing it. Well, did he get banned or did he get a quali ban? I can't remember all that time ago.
You got a quali ban. You got a quali ban.
So,
but
right.
His connection ended up being rubbish anyway.
That was it.
And
Yes.
ended up dropping out.
So KO is right. So TLK has to box this lap to regain any sort of composure, and no, he doesn't. So now he's lost this race. Pretty much.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
why would he do that though? I don't understand. He's now gone half. I don't understand the F2 strategy philosophy at all. I don't fathom it.
They just seem to focus on their own strategies regardless of what's around them.
Or yeah, but it doesn't make sense though. If you pitted on lap 20, you have 35 laps to go. It would make sense to put that strategy in half.
Yeah.
Surely. Rather than going to 40 and then do a very short final stint. It's not an efficient way of doing it. Especially where you'd want the track position.
He's been hit! He's been hit! By White!
Oh dear.
White has outbraked himself.
Oh, for God's sakes, more FIA malarkey going on! Right, okay, so now TLK should have pitted last lap, is what we should be saying, and then that wouldn't have happened.
He's now been involved in an incident. Not his own fault, but still.
But ironically, it was a Mercedes.
Yes, it was.
Right, so how many penalty points has White got? White is on 1. So I think if it's 4, isn't it, the first
yeah,
dot?
4 and 8. 4 and 8, the two thresholds.
So, yeah, although so you'd only be causing a collision, so 2. So, cross the pit lane again! Cross the line again!
That's another license point, so that's 2.
So that's on 5 now, so he's passed the...
He's already got the license point threshold deduction.
Yep. Oh, FIA gonna be busy!
Why do they cross? Why do that?
I don't know. What do you gain? You don't gain anything. This is gonna be tight. Ah! Press the PS button by accident. Sorry. Oh no, it's not even remotely close. My apologies.
So cutting the pit lane entry or exit
is 2
1 point per. It's 1 point per offence, and a 5-second time penalty if the white line is cut by all 4 wheels.
Which it wasn't. It was cut by 2.
I think you'll find that second occasion was cut by all 4.
Actually, well, it gets weird because obviously that rule by all 4 was a Brazil enforced law. Because that was in that one, it was a case of you're cutting the corner effectively, aren't you?
Yeah, but the white line. Well, I mean, obviously we've had this discussion with Hamilton today.
Yes. Well, technically, it's a reprimand then, technically, but.
But Hamilton did it the other way. This is where This is where the issue lies.
So technically, then it's 2 5s then. Surely. Because he'd have to go across all 4 to get in. Well, no, because did the 2 wheels.
Because that's what I mean. I think the first time, his first stop, I think he straddled the line.
Well, we will have to review
we'll
the
have
stops.
to look at that, but I'm pretty certain that pit stop just now, he was all 4 wheels because he didn't commit until a good halfway down, until about now. Just to sort of give him the line of least resistance into the pit lane.
Yeah, but why though? What do you gain? You don't gain anything from it.
I don't want this to make this sound rude, but I think it's just pure brain fade.
Broken! Broken!
Yeah,
so we haven't got. I haven't got much. I was gonna say we haven't got much in the way of battling, but we've got no short of drama.
Controversy.
So that's about effective. So that pit lane offence is technically a steward's appeal, isn't it?
It is, because we've witnessed it.
Yeah, but this is the thing, see, we only witness them. We don't actually see all of the cars going in the pit lane.
No,
but the ones we've seen, like KO and Madman, have all been correct.
Yeah. If we've witnessed something that is definitely against the rules, we can advise and put it in the FIA appeals.
So we could put all the incidents we've seen so far then, technically.
Yeah, I think we've caught everything. The only thing we didn't really catch was white spinning quali, which ended up being restarted anyway. So I think that'd be non-result.
Well, no. The only thing we haven't seen is Madman's issue that he had when he dropped a mysterious 10 seconds or 7 seconds. Sorry.
Don't think that was involving another car. So.
No, it was too far away, unless it was a lap E, but I can't see that happening.
So we have got a
12
battle
to go.
To the end. Battle to the end. KO does have a penalty, I do remind people.
He does have a penalty,
TLK
so
does
technically
not.
TLK is in the... Well, no, technically he... Well, this is where it gets complicated.
If you don't apply anything else for the time being.
Yes.
Because the time penalties from the corner cutting is applied by the game.
Yes.
The penalty for pit lane line cutting and such is applied in FIA, which is done on Tuesday. So this will be completely provisional.
Yep, completely provisional.
Provisional these results at the end of today. But at the moment, TLK is leading by around 6/10.
4 tenths. One question: when did Madman box?
He's on pot now, is he?
Yes, pot. Yes. Hello. When did he pit for his supers?
At the end of lap 28.
Did he?
Yeah. Well, don't forget he broke his wing.
No, because he was on. Was that 28? Was it? Was it that long ago?
Yeah.
Really?
He was on softs at that point. Because if you look, he only did 4 laps on the soft tyre.
So he did. So he has to pop. He has to box again then. He'll have to box again then, and that will put him behind J19.
The irony of ironies.
And then who will that promote into the podium? Who doesn't need to box again?
Matey boy. This is a hell of a final race for Matey boy, I have to admit.
It's not over yet for the lead. The gap's now under just about 2 seconds.
Well, if TLK hadn't been hit by that Merc, he would be in the lead. My co-commentator gets shouted at by his mother.
I was not getting shouted at. I was being advised. Clear difference.
Doing the laundry.
No. Anyway, moving on. Another thing I've noticed: KO can't put it into Rich.
He hasn't got the fuel.
No, whereas the Force India behind him does.
I think it was it Spain when TLK won his first race we saw this. He was very good at managing his fuel and tyres.
We should put our teeth back in. No, do you remember when KO did them a succession of very fast laps? When he did his second stint of ultras, that was all on the all on Rich.
Rich, yeah, he burnt all his fuel then to get the gap, didn't he?
Yes.
But unfortunately, he broke his wing, which has changed the complexion.
Well, he's just lucky then that KO.
TLK got hit.
They're coming up to a Merc to lap. Is that white?
It is indeed. The person that hit TLK. That gap, that battle between Matey Boy J19 is not done yet. That's 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's coming down slowly.
And if Madman does appear, that could be a battle for the podium.
Yeah, there's 10 to go though.
Is sliding. Madman's car is sliding, so...
Well, the gap, it's interesting, the Madman to Matey Boy gap isn't moving.
not really.
Well, it's actually going out, believe it or not. But has Matey Boy got a penalty? Well, you say that, but what about all the penalties that them drivers have had or got?
Right, let's go through them. Let's go through them now, since we've got the opportunity to do so, hopefully without some information. So KO's on 1. PLK's on 1 warning. Madman's on 2 penalties.
2 penalties.
Plus a warning. Matey Boy's not received a warning since the opening lap. J19's on 1, 2, 3, and
3
he's got his
penalties.
stop-go, which he hasn't served yet. It's 5-second time penalty.
Correct, so he's effectively out.
So that's 14 seconds of penalty he's got there in theory. Luke is only on 1 warning. White is on 1 penalty.
Can I bring you back to the screen quickly? They're about to lap White through turn 3.
Oh god. And Soulman's on 1 penalty. There is White here, he's just ahead of him. So the person on the most penalties is J19 on 3. It's actually been quite low in comparison.
This is all the penalties are going to come afterwards.
Yes, they're balancing it out. They've decided just, you know what?
It's the final race of the year,
test
let's go mental.
We'll test the structure capabilities of these cars.
A bit deep in TLK there. Gap's now 1.3.
J19's within 2.9 now with Matey Boy.
No, it's not. It's got, well, yes, maybe. Yes, he is. He
3
went to
seconds
4.3 all of a sudden, but... And then the gap from Madman to Matey Boy is 12.7, so I think that one might be done.
Yeah.
But he's still got
Madness.
9 laps left.
9 laps to go. Madman is 3/4 of a minute off the lead after all the incidents and issues that happened for everyone.
They're coming up to a McLaren now, and a Toro Rosso.
Toro Rosso will be Soulman.
1.1 is now the gap, as White's a bit laggy in the background.
And we've seen in previous races, Soulman hasn't always been the nicest person to have to lap.
No, but I think they're going to come to him on the straight though, aren't they?
Yeah, and he's moving over. But this is what we've... he's been a bit nice now. He's actually easing off the throttle, which is pretty bit of a... too much, actually, this time.
Well, no, it was all right, I think. That was a sensible thing to do, I think.
Yeah. There were instances at the start of the season where he would move off the racing line but just keep his foot to the floor.
Yes.
And he'd just get in the way at the corner.
Gap is about a second now.
Just outside the RS. Matey Boy is losing time to Madman still.
Yes, but he's keeping the gap to J19-ish.
But Madman is also losing time
to TLK, KO, but their tyres are a lot fresher, remember?
Yeah.
KO's all of a sudden pulled half a second. I wonder if he's now engaged a gear. No, he's still got 0.2 of a lap of fuel left spare, so can't really do anything.
No, I think he should have had a better final sector. Seven, 8 laps to go. Including the one they're on.
Ooh, big deep TLK there.
J19 under 3 seconds again. Matey Boy. Madman, I think, will finish this race close to a minute off the pace.
Yeah.
Maybe more if he does decide to pit, although I'd be very surprised if he does now. Even though he would have done 26 laps, he would have to do in total on those super softs.
Probably doable. Probably,
it's probably doable, but it would have been
push.
the longest amount of time on that set we've seen. But it's probably not over extreme. You're probably looking.
Oh, J19's now 1.9 behind all of a sudden.
Yeah. Just make your boys softs aside of the field. Well, J19's also on the soft, so there isn't any. I think they're very similar on when these two pitted. I want to say. When did he pit? J19 pitted those softs at the end of lap 30. Matey boy, the end of lap 25, so there's 5 laps difference in J19's favour. White is also within 4 seconds of Suits, so it's a battle there. And if TLK was to win this, what are Merc on? 18? No, 16. 9-point swing in Force India's favour if TLK was to win this race.
Which he will do in this current situation.
He will do in this current situation, yes.
Is he just holding it there, rather than trying to overtake?
TLK?
Yeah.
Depends if he knows where those Mercs are. Because he won't have the graphic to help him.
But he will know that KO has a penalty.
He'll know KO has a penalty. He'll know one of the Mercs is a lap down.
Oh, that's deep.
So yeah, the engineer would have told him that KO's got a penalty in front of him. So
And the tyres are in TLK's favour.
They are.
By 2 laps, I think.
2-3 laps.
And the gap is just about a second all of a sudden. And now it's 1.5, and now it's going to be a second in a minute. So this is J19 is now 4 tenths behind Matey Boy.
He is. DRS open. We have a look down at the end of the next DRS zone. We know Matey Boy's quite quick in a straight line.
Okay, is doing just enough, I think, to keep TLK out of DRS zone for that straight, but I think he will be in DRS for the next straight, which he will be, 9.93 now, be 0.8 I reckon. No, it's a second.
No. What's it over the line?
Yeah, it was a second.
1 second exactly, and we've got it.
No, he didn't have it.
Got it.
No, he didn't.
On my screen he did.
On my screen he didn't.
And J19's got another penalty. Yeah, on my screen is wing open.
Oh, mine didn't. Broken!
Were you on board or were you on the
that was outboard.
View? Yeah, same. Mine was outboard. Strange.
That's tight, that's wide, that's a spin.
2-4. Oh,
J19.
You should hit the wall. Ooh. People got to be careful. Anyone coming around that corner.
A bit wide, a bit more sideways with TLK there. So Matey Boy's been given a lifeline.
Yep.
Now, no, TLK's out of DRS range again.
Yeah,
KO went a little deep that time, I think. Yep, a second.
Just outside 1 second.
But looking behind me, on board.
9-10.
Yeah, it doesn't. Not working.
Time.
No, not working.
Not this time.
Now it's 9 tenths again.
but he wasn't within a second at the detection point, which would be accurate.
Should. Ooh.
Should
No.
be now.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's got it now. Yeah, he has. Yeah.
Should have it now. Yep, there it goes. It's open.
And it making no difference at all.
No. Gained a 10. But he knows, because he knows he hasn't got a penalty, and the engineer would have told him KO does. He won't know how many, but he know he will.
But it doesn't matter, as long as it'll only tell you if he has one more penalty than you do.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because he knows because TLK knows he's on 0 penalties. He knows just to sit behind him.
One battle I have noticed, white on Soups.
Yeah, I did mention that a moment ago. It was about 3.8. It's now all of a sudden 1.4.
Oh, KO very sideways out the final corner.
Madman is nearly that minute gap behind that we said he could end up being, but he is stretching his ties to the end. No risk from Matey Boy behind me though, unless he makes some form of error.
Oh, KO deep.
You got to think as well, Madman is on.
Oh no, it's over a second again.
He's over a second again.
How's he done that?
Under.
Yeah, oh no, he's got DRS though.
Yeah, yes, it is.
But KO's in Rich now. KO's saved enough fuel to go into Rich now. So why isn't... I don't understand why TLK doesn't use Rich. He's got 1.6 laps. I don't get why he doesn't use it. It makes no sense.
1.1, Soups and Y.
Soups needs to go into either standard or a lean.
At the moment, J19 is the last car on the lead lap.
Oh, that's a bit of a closer gap now for the lead now, 0.6.
0.5, yeah, 0.5, 0.6. Oh, sector 3 yellow. Who's that? And that's white. White spun. Before the hotel. Where he spun in quali. That's that battle done.
So now we go back to the lead battle again.
Back to the leaders.
3 to go.
0.6, 3 to go.
Well, that's cool, but KO's got a better exit.
Yeah, KO's making sure we get... Now TLK's in Rich, I think.
Yeah, but he's definitely in Rich now.
He's definitely saw his hand move on his steering wheel. Back into standard.
So that'll be for the traction to get out of this chicane.
KO. Oh, I was going to say, he was looking good on traction. He wasn't there.
He's too far back. TLK's too far back. No, that'll be a lunge and a half to get from that far back.
Just pointing it out, he does like to go for an ambitious move.
Even the Catholic priest will be impressed.
Hello, Skyline.
5x5 reference if you haven't, if you don't remember from that far back.
If anyone remembers 5x5, have a look at the hour videos from F1 2016. There's many of them.
Haven't been able to do them on this game because it doesn't work really that well on this game, does it? The 5x5s.
No.
Oh, that's what. 2 to go.
6:10.
Very pointy car. TLK's got a very pointy car.
Oh, good through there though.
Ooh. Bit of wheel spin, but he's a lot closer.
Yeah.
See, why is he not in Rich now? He's not in Rich. I don't get it. He was waiting for the last lap, maybe?
I was going to say, is he either thinking try and get him now,
Someone's in the
or
pit.
does he wait, someone's in the pit, or does he wait for the last lap, as you say?
Lean? Why is he in lean? Maybe the fuel remaining's broken, I don't know if he's lost time there.
Yeah, well we did say that we didn't trust the telemetry. Maybe it isn't as accurate as, or it isn't showing the correct amount, and TLK isn't as comfortable on fuel as it shows. But he's now nearly a second behind.
Yeah, he was sideways quite a bit in the second sector chicane. Matey Boy's coming back at Madman as well all of a sudden, but now he's in Rich now. Was he just cover himself off to run the final lap in Rich?
It to run in Rich. Yeah, I think he just saved it so he can do the whole lap in Rich mix. I think that's what he's done. Matey Boy's 9 seconds behind Madman, and Madman's got 2 penalties. Matey Boy hasn't, so that gap's 3 seconds. We'll keep an eye on that. I think Madman's tyres have died.
No, TLK's
wide. 9/10. He's just in DRS, but he needs to get it.
Promise that KO can also run in Rich, probably just down the straight.
Yeah. TLK just needs to keep clean and tidy through here and give him an opportunity for the next chicane.
KO's in Rich himself. That's deep. That's... Ooh, that was very late on the brakes.
5/10. Oh, slightly loose.
No, it's too far back. Too far back.
Not
too far back. That's late.
He's trying everything.
No, he might as well just stay within the 3 seconds now.
He's going to win it overall anyway, assuming he doesn't pick up any penalties.
Ooh.
That's deep.
He's still trying it, but...
Last corner?
No, too far back. Skyline, mate, but a bit too far back.
No, Skyline would only try last corner at Russia, but KO is going to cross the line in the lead. TLK will win the race on the track. I will reiterate, there is going to be a few discussions, I believe, on Tuesday.
I think Madman had to be in lean. I think he was on 0.1 of lap fuel remaining.
Gap 8.8, so it's only 2.7 now with the penalties. So he can't make any mistakes because Matey Boy will take advantage. Weaving.
God, his tyres are screwed.
His tyres are dead. Lucky got just. Assuming he doesn't pick up another penalty, he is going to finish third, but he's not getting second in the championship. Rather loose.
Yeah, rather lack of grip. Whee!
And again, unless he's playing with us.
Ooh. Don't do that.
I don't think that's him playing with us there. I think that was a bit of a panic. But Madden third, Matey Boy is for 2.1 behind Madden in the end.
Now we got to wait for J19.
J19 who's just coming across the line now in 5. And that does mean KO is the F1 2017 F2 League champion.
That's nice and confusing. The F1 2017 F2 champion. Nice and confusing that was.
But this result is well and truly provisional. There was a lot going on that race, which I do believe will get looked at. It depends whether some people will bother. It's been last race of the season. Some people might have that attitude, thinking, is there any real benefit? But we'll see.
Well, of course there is benefit, because if it means that if they do the season after, they could get an immediate advantage on the next season.
Yeah, and it also means that Force India finished third in the constructors.
Yes, it. Well.
Because.
Well.
But prior to anything.
Yes.
Prior to anything, because they got he got a 9-point swing, did TLK over both Mercs. Which means that Force India finished 6 points ahead. But yeah, watch this space, folks, and keep an eye on the website for any appeals, and if there are any appeals, then keep an eye out for the decisions.
This one's going to run and run, I think.
Could well do. But that was... Oh, your connection doesn't look that great, Stephen.
My connection's fine, what are you on about?
It was red on mine for a moment.
Yeah, for a moment. It's green now.
That is F2 League done for another season, for another game. Next week, it's the finale of the F1 League.
All to play for in that one still as well, for certain
quite
racing.
clearly. It's the only thing really to play for is for
third.
The likes of third in the championship between myself, Dave, and Horst isn't technically out of it either.
Also, the last couple of races have been incredibly close in the F1 League.
So I would say tune in with whoever ends up doing the commentary next week. And I'm pretty sure we will enjoy our final week of racing before we wait
summer
for the
break.
new game.
Or winter break.
The summer break. Yeah, effectively summer break before the new game comes out in what would be 4 weeks time.
4 weeks, I think.
4 weeks time. It'll be once we've done our race. So we get a bit of respite before the new game and all the testing and.
Yeah, new league probably won't start until probably October, I imagine. Yeah,
we normally look around. We try and aim for about 4 weeks, but sometimes it could be like 6 to 8 weeks, depending on issues with the game, with organising to actually get the leagues organised and drivers in which league and so on. So yeah, it'd be we're looking around the end of September. I would probably look at the earliest when the new season starts with the new game, with the Halo to enjoy.
Yep.
French Grand Prix back.
German
Hockenheim
Grand Prix
to enjoy
back.
again. We've lost Malaysia, which is good for some, but not for others. I mean, for me, I'm quite upset. But that's gone.
Well, you won the last Malaysian Grand Prix, so.
I've always been good round there. I've loved that track.
Well, you could be good at Germany or France, you don't know.
But thank you very much for joining us this season. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have over the season. And I'm pretty certain we will be doing it again next year, or next game. So we will see you whenever the new league starts for the F2 League. Thank you very much.